Alright, so today is October 11th and it's 9:30. I went to the gym today after missing 2 days in a row. When I got to the gym, that motivation wasn't there. So I was like, you know what? The last time I went, I did upper body, arms and some chest. So I want to do legs. So I did leg press and I superset it with the squat machine. Like I always said, they right by next to each other, so it's easy for me to do it when nobody's using one of them or both of them. So I superset them. I was gonna do 2 sets, and I was like, you know what? I have the energy. Let me throw in the last set. So I ended up doing 3 sets. On the leg press, I did close stance and shoulder width stance, and then I went on the squat machine and I did 10 repetitions. Back and forth, and then I went to the hamstring curls. I did regular hamstring curls. I went slightly heavy. My warm-up was, I believe, 60 pounds, and then I went to 70 pounds and did the hamstring curls. And right after that I did calf raises. Start with single legs, 30 pounds, 60 both legs, different position on the platform until I get to 130. Once I start reaching 90 pounds, I did just one way only. So 30 up to 60, I put my leg at different position on the platform. And then after that, I just do regular, just one way. So after the hamstring curls, I went and did leg extension. I went heavy also. I did 75 pounds. I mean, it's not that heavy, but lately I've been going very light. So it's slightly higher than my normal, what I usually do. So while I'm talking, let me get my coffee ready. So I did that. And right after that, I did some machine chest press. They right next to each other. I did 3 sets at 60 pounds and 1, and 3 sets another position. One is like more toward like right here when you push the machine, and one is more like this. So I did both of them 3 sets, and then I did chest fly where I hold the grip this way. You go do the chest fly, both arms. And I was gonna do the one where you put your forearm, you go like this. Someone just sat on it, so I was like, you know what, I think I did enough with the other machine, so I'm not gonna bother with it. Then I went by the bench. I did shoulder press, 30 pounds dumbbell, and I superset it with 50-pound barbell shrug. Not shrug, upright row. I did 2 sets of that. Was it 2 or 3 sets? I think it was 3 sets. And then after that, I did lateral raises, front raises, and then I superset it with the 20-pound barbell, both hand lateral raises. And then I went down the rack, and that was it. I was thinking of going and do some lat pull down, and I was like, you know what, tomorrow the kids are gonna go to their religion class. They're not doing anything major, so while they are at their class, I'll stop at the gym and I'll do whatever. I could continue to do some back exercises. So that was it. So I think it was pretty good. And for some reason, I felt like I wasn't in the gym that long, but it ended up being like an hour. Because when I got there, it was 8:15ish, and then when I left, it was 9:10 or 9:15 or something like that. So I was there for an hour, and I did a pretty good, decent workout. And the kids have half a day. I think that was another reason why I didn't want to do more of back exercises like lat pull down and stuff like that, because the kids have half a day. At 12:30, I have to be at my oldest son's school to pick him up, bring him home, and then wait to pick up my other son. Normally, I go pick up my youngest when there is half a day, but the train, they're still working on the track, so I'm not gonna bother going pick him up and deal with all the stuff. So he probably gonna be here like 3 o'clock due to traffic. So we shall see. And I'm gonna drink some coffee, and I think I'm gonna have some bagel. Lately, I've been eating dry bagel. I don't want them to be spoiled. Like the past couple, I think 2 weeks ago, that's what the kids were into. They wanted bagel with cream cheese. That was their craving. And then my husband went and bought 2 bags, and the bag's been sitting here at the, there it is, that's the other one in the back, this one, and then this one. And these are some apple pie they bought, so I need to eat Well, they're not really into it, but at the same time I don't want to stuff myself with it. There's my abdominal, this lower part is my issue, so I need to control what I'm eating because I'm not doing much of ab exercises. So that's it for now. If anything interested, I'll be more than happy to share it with you, but right now my life is boring. Read your response.
Emily will become good at soccer because she is practicing. I know because the text said, Emily is tired, but she's excited to learn tomorrow. This tells me that Emily will become good at soccer because she is practicing.
Okay, let's fix that handwriting. The P, I told you, when you're making a straight line, where do you start first?
Down and then up.
You start up to go down, okay? When you go down and up like this, your hand wiggle, okay? Fix that. So until you start learning, please mark. Today's Friday. I want you to finish, and then I don't have to bother you. But why will you follow the same thing that I said that's wrong?
But I gone down.
All right. The R, what is that? See, the A is not connecting. Okay? It looks like two different words. This looks like a O, and this is something else. Erase it, please, and make it properly.
But the circle is better.
Yeah, but your line is not connecting.
See the circle? And then...
Okay. Let's... can you please read the next one? This is what we've been practicing over the summer. Read the question. Like well, that's too bad. If you practice, it will be easier for you, okay? Read.
Write about a time you went somewhere really fun using sentence variety. Use declaratives, telling, interrogative.
1 second. When they put the word next to it and parenthesis like that, that tells you what this word means. All right. You're too far from the table. Get off before you fall and break your neck. Okay, so what is declarative?
Telling.
Okay, you're telling somebody. And what's the other word?
Interrogative.
What is that?
Asking.
Okay.
And exclamatory.
What is that?
Excited.
Okay.
Sentence in your narrative.
Okay, so they want you to write a story where there's this type of interaction, where you give a little background, okay, like a narrator's talking to let the reader know what the story is going to be about. And then declarative, you ask, what the person are having conversation, okay? One is asking something and the other one is responding to the other. And then one is excited, okay? You went camping, right? Mm-hmm. Weren't you excited about that? Mm-hmm. So you could start with a little background narrative. Maybe you should write it in here. And then I'll correct it. Okay, this is why we have these books. Okay, start writing it, and then I'll fix it. What is this?
I was drawing something, remember?
So practice with that. You could use this page. And then I'll check your response. What you wrote. Go ahead, get to it. Alright, so in order for me to help you, you have to start with something. So if I sit here and tell you to write, that's not me helping you. That's me telling you what to write. So I want you to start with your imagination. Create a story. It doesn't have to be true. It will be good if it's true. That way it's easier for you to tell the story. But just you went camping, you went fishing. What did Daddy say? What did you say? Who get in your nerve? Did you catch a fish? How many fish did you catch? What did Mommy say when you caught the fish? What did Daddy say when you caught the fish? Were you excited when you caught the fish? How did you feel? Those kind of thing. Okay? Do you understand?
Yes.
Remember when I was saying who, what, where, when, and why? So you could start with that as your highlight of what you're gonna be writing. But in order for me to help you, your little noodles need to work. Then I could work along with you. All right, so get to it.
What
My family and I went camping over the summer, right? How many days did you stay camping? 2 nights, right? My family and I went camping for 2 nights this at High Point Park, okay? High Point Park. Let me write it with me. You don't want to do it. Now it is part of your homework. You have to do it. My family and I went camping, right? Okay, when you're writing this, my family went camping for 2, you spell it out. Okay? TWO. You could just cross it out now, but when you TWO.
I'm gonna open it.
Michael, please just do it. Okay? 2 nights. Where did you stay for 2 nights? At, and then the N should not be uppercase. It's part of the sentence. Erase the period because the sentence continue. You're getting attitude and you're asking for help.
So I can only, so the only thing that, so I can only talk about one conversation.
It doesn't matter. You're the writer. You control what you want to tell people. Like when you're reading a comic, someone create that. They just made things up. So create a little conversation you had over there. Whether it's true or not, but you just want to be able to point these things out. Declarative, interrogative, and exclamatory. You tell Michael something, and then you ask Michael to do something for you, and if you were angry at Michael or excited about something that Michael said to you, or you caught the fish, you were excited. So what did you say when you saw the fish? Oh, hey, I caught a fish, or something like that. Then you put the exclamation point. All right, so create a story. How do you think your story is?
Oh no.
All right, read it to me. Let's see. Go ahead.
My family went camping for 2 nights at High Point State Park. I went fishing in the morning. I caught 8 fish. Then we ate breakfast. Then we went fishing again.
Okay. Okay, keep going.
When I caught the fish, I said, I caught a fish.
Okay.
Last we tried to get another fish. I should say, but the fish flew out of the bucket. Then we put it in the water.
In the pond. Then what did somebody say to you? What did... Okay.
Sorry, we couldn't keep this fish for long.
Okay, so you need to say it. I was going to correct you at the beginning. Something tell me, let me finish listening to your story. All right, so that's a beginning. All right, so what did we say when you couldn't fish anymore? Did somebody tell you something and how you felt? Okay, read what you just wrote. Go ahead.
Then Dad said, we can't keep this fish for long.
How did you feel about that? Were you happy?
I felt sad, but I felt happy because I caught fish.
Okay, so write that. Listen to me. It needs a little bit more work, but I'm gonna leave it like that. Do you know why I'm gonna leave it like that? Because you came up with it. I only help you with the beginning, but you were refusing. So if you practice...
What does that mean?
Refusing?
Yeah.
Did you want to do this?
No.
Okay, so that's refusing. But you wanted me to sit here and help you word by word. So that will mean I'm going to give you what to write. So you came up with this. It's okay for your level for now. This is why you have to keep on practice. Okay? Now, okay? You see how nasty it looks on this page? Sit up, please. Come on. I don't have time.
Okay.
Do you see how nasty it looks here, it's okay on this page. But here, oops, it's gonna fall. But here, how do you think I want it? Neat. Okay? You're gonna write neat and clean. Make sure your spacings are good. You see the word the spacing here between my and family? That's perfect. And you keep the words together and then space, the words together, space, words together, and then a decent space. Okay? Do you understand? Mm-hmm. All right, go ahead. And then I think that's it, right? All right, so do that, then you'll be done with homework for this week. And all you have to do tomorrow is what? What do you have to do every day?
Read.
That's it. You just have to read.
Suckies.
All right, so do your thing.
Suckies.
All right, good job.